Hello, Corn. Maybe she can't hear me in there.
I made you in my image, you will do as I say!
Do you ever look at someone and wonder, what is going on inside their head?
Well, Joy, lucky you. That's a question I'll be solving out in this review. Hey y'all, Hendrix here. I found out my therapist canceled my dates, so I had to resort to Mickey Mouse Extraordinary Films to get some psychological help. Inside Out, who hasn't watched that movie ever? I did, my brother did, my parents did, heck, even my imaginary friend here knows about this movie. Oh wait, my imaginary friend's dead. 5 emotions, 1 girl, and 1 hell of a lesson. Diving deep into the Disney vaults and resurfacing with a gem like this movie is like finding buried treasure in your own backyard. And let me tell you, this movie, it's like an emotional tornado, ripping through your feelings and leaving you in a puddle of tears and existential crisis. I mean, who knew that human-like emotions could hit you right in the feels? From joy to sadness, anger to disgust, and fear to, well, fear again, these characters aren't just animated blobs. They're vessels of relativity. And let me tell you folks, watching them navigate the tumultuous landscape of Riley's mind is like watching a game of emotional Jenga where all stakes are in. One wrong move, and it all comes crashing down. So, grab your popcorn and buckle up, because we're about to embark on a field trip unlike any other. And remember, it's okay to cry. After all, Pixar practically invented the art of emotional manipulation, and boy do we love them for it. The day was June 19th, 2015, the day this movie came out. Inside Out was directed by Pete Docter, the genius who previously brought us the tale of a house soaring through the skies with balloons in Up, and the existential journey of a monster learning to love in Monsters Incorporated. Clearly, this guy knows a thing or two about making us laugh, cry, and question our life choices, all within the span of a few animated frames. In this movie, Inside Out, we were briefed the 5 core emotions that could revolutionize the way our minds work. First up, we have Joy, voiced by Amy Poehler. She's a delusional, yet eternal optimist, always striving to keep Riley's spirit afloat, even in the darkest of times. Her main goal is to always strive in keeping Riley happy, no matter the situation at hand. Then there's Sadness, voiced by Phyllis Smith. She's the misunderstood underdog whose tears hold the key to unlocking profound emotional depth. She brings a more melancholic and introspective perspective, often causing emotional conflicts, but ultimately playing a crucial role in Riley's emotional growth.
Ambition makes me tired.
Next in line is the volatile Anger, voiced by the glorious Lewis Black. This fiery force fuels Riley's righteous indignation, reminding us that it's okay to be mad as heck sometimes. Just making your most used emotion like those streamers in the internet. Otherwise...
Don't tell me to calm down!
Yeah, we might need anger management lessons now. Pour one out for Red out there. Our fourth emotion is Disgust, who's voiced by Mindy Kaling, who then make the terrible decision of reviving the Scooby-Doo franchise with an awful reboot featuring our dorky, black genius.
Oh, and this just got more embarrassing. Thanks.
This sassy sentinel guards Riley's tastes and preferences, ensuring she never settles for anything less than fabulous, as she also helps Riley avoid things that she finds repulsive or socially unacceptable. And last but not least, Fear, voiced by Bill Hader.
Wait, what? We're doing this now?
He is the cautious and nervous emotion that looks out for Riley's safety, often overreacting to potential dangers. This jittery guardian angel is perpetually scanning the horizon for potential disasters, because hey, better safe than sorry, right? Together, these 5 emotions form the dynamic quintet that guides Riley through the labyrinth of adolescence, teaching us invaluable lessons about resilience, empathy, and the importance of embracing our emotional complexity. With that being said, what could the story be about? Well, time to find out. By the way, this has spoilers, so if you haven't watched the movie yet, then seriously, what is wrong with you? You really want to be spoiled on the internet? Well then screw you! Anyway, just use the timestamp here just to jump to the conclusions before you can actually watch the movie yourself. Anyway, let's get there, shall we? Alright, so with these emotions finally laid down, what's the story about? Well, I hope you brought extra tissues, because this movie will make you feel more than one emotion at the same time, and that's saying something. So, we started with joy, the first emotion to be ever born within the Andersons' newborn, Riley Anderson. She got to understand her world pretty quickly as she made her laugh with the push of a button, which creates the very first memory. Happiness dominated her mind for about 33 seconds to be exact. Let's cut to a few years later, and new emotions make their crucial roles within headquarters. Going in order of appearance, fear stops Riley from getting potentially shocked, but in her safe and sound. I'd say fear has gotten the gist of things when it comes to dangers, but later then, Mr. Anderson tries to feed her something that she'll later hate. Broccoli. Disgust, not knowing the potential future that might come with her choices, decides to make Riley hate broccoli. This sets a chain reaction, unfortunately, as anger knows they won't get dessert, and decides to let out a tantrum with his feisty fury. In the conundrum's end, Mr. Anderson decides to make things fun, so it all goes full circle with joy. Sadness, however, might not have a good curriculum, so to speak.
This is headquarters, and here's where we take care of all the memories.
Ah, but you forgot a very important part of this journey, Joy. Core memories. These memories are more valuable, ergo, they're more delicate than normal memories because they represent milestones. And how are these milestones represented here? Why, by something we externally know as a personality, which is characterized here by personality islands. Quite ingenious right there. From being a goofball to having a passion for something or just bonding with your family at very important times, these core memories and islands define who you are and how you develop yourself throughout life. At one point, she gets her very imaginary friend, Bing Bong. Imaginary friends. Such a blast from the past, huh? However, in a certain change of events, the Andersons move out to San Francisco, which gives the emotions more than enough time to think about Riley's new home, which ended up in a bitter result. What's worse, the moving truck with their stuff is out there missing, so that's a horrible problem. Riley soon gets an idea to feel better at her new home. Pizza. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
What the heck is
Who
that?
puts broccoli on pizza?
That's it. I'm done.
Congratulations, San Francisco! You've ruined pizza. First the Hawaiians, and now you.
Disney, I have questions. Pineapple on pizza, that's bad enough. But broccoli on pizza? Ugh, no, what was you ruin my favorite fast food? You just disappointed Pepino Spaghetti over there, and my god, he won't forgive you for this work crime you've just done. I mean, could you imagine if there ever was a real pizza with broccoli as the main ingredient? I wouldn't eat it, personally speaking. Pretty much everyone can agree on that. Oh well, I guess it can't get any worse.
Square pizza? What's wrong with this crazy state?
Congratulations, Keystone Motel! You ruined pizza! First the Hawaiians, then San Francisco, and now you.
Thank you for reminding me that out, Inger. 'Cause Reality is often disappointing. Moving on. After that pizza fiasco, we then get to see Riley's new school. It's her first day! Everyone is ready and knows what to do in case anything of any caliber happens. Fear, for what it's worth, has enlisted all the worst case scenarios regardless of how weird they may be. Spontaneous combustion? Quicksand? Okay, Fear, I don't know what you're going through, but that's just silly. Riley presents herself to the class with no problem, but Sadness breaks all hell loose and makes the first day a disaster, creating a sad core memory. Joy, not wanting things to worsen, decides to move all memories to long-term memory, which makes things even worse when it sucks both her and Sadness as well as all of the core memories all the way there. With anger, disgust, and fear left in headquarters, our two lost emotions try to find their way back. As time goes by, the remaining three try to replace Joy until she comes back, which later will turn out to be a horribly bad idea. With Anger being the new de facto leader in Joy and Sadness' absence, the longer the three try to replace Joy, the more damage they produce, which in turn destroys all the personality islands one by one. Going back to our lost emotions, they soon find Bing Bong and traverse certain parts of Riley's mind, like Imagination Land and Abstract Thought, which he deems to be a shortcut to the train of thought, despite the sign saying danger. Oh, Bing Bong, you analphabetic moron. The journey hits a snag as Riley falls asleep, prompting Joy, Sadness, and Bing Bong to visit Dream Productions to wake her. Chaos ensues, leading to Bing Bong's capture and imprisonment in the subconscious, where all of Riley's fears are stored. Joy and Sadness rescue him from a balloon cage atop Riley's worst fear, Jangles the Clown. I guess Riley's not brave enough to watch the Amazing Digital Circus, and good thing to say, because I have a review about that coming soon. They reluctantly wake Jangles, causing a nightmare that jolts Riley awake. They board the train of thought, but it's destroyed when Honesty Island collapses. But why did Honesty Island collapse in the first place? Well, it all started with Anger and his brilliant plan. See, Anger got it into his fear head that the solution to Riley's woes was to move back to Minnesota ASAP. And how did he plan to fund this spontaneous relocation? By using Miss Anderson's credit card, of course. Talk about a disastrous idea born out of pure impulse. Now, Anger isn't exactly known for his rational thinking. In fact, he's the embodiment of snap decisions and hot-headed reactions. So, when the opportunity to charge a bus ticket on someone else's dime presented itself, he pounced without a second thought. Never mind the consequences or ethical dilemmas, Anger was all in. Consequences be damned. Joy attempts to reach headquarters herself, but ends up in the memory dump with Bing Bong. What's cruel about this part is that when you're in a memory dump or a memory is in the memory dump, once it's left there, it cannot be restored. So it's pretty much like a permanent recycle bin. Realizing Bing Bong is fading away, he sacrifices himself by jumping up their wagon so Joy can escape and save Riley. With a final heartfelt request for Joy to take Riley to the moon, Bing Bong fades away, leaving Joy to carry on, emphasizing the crucial lesson that embracing all emotions, even the challenging ones, is essential for healing and growth. Way to go, Joy! It took you more than half of the movie to understand that small lesson. And if you take that long to understand something as small as that, well then, you're delusional!
Delusional? Of course I'm delusional! Do you know how hard it is to stay positive all the time when all you folks do is complain, complain, complain?
Jeez, don't take it too personally, Joy. I was just stating the obvious here. I mean, I call it like I see it. I can't lie. Ever. With Joy and Sadness back in headquarters, they finally agree to let Sadness take charge and remind Riley of who she was before the turmoil. Riley's parents, understanding her struggle with change, provide comfort, sparking a pivotal core memory that restores and enhances Family Island along with other personality islands, both old and new. This new approach allows two emotions to collaborate, forming more nuanced and complex emotional experiences. This shift sets the stage for Riley to face challenges with a stronger mental framework. With these changes, Riley now possesses a richer emotional toolkit to face any challenge with a clearer state of mind. She's 12 now, entering adolescence with newfound resilience. What could possibly go wrong? Probably a lot of things. I might even regret saying that in the future. From its stunning animation to its heartfelt narrative, Inside Out proved to be a tour de force in the realm of animated cinema. I never thought Disney could deliver a movie of this caliber, pushing the boundaries of storytelling and emotional depth to new heights. But you know what? They did it. They really did it. They really amped up their game and gave us a film that resonates on so many levels. The way Inside Out delves into the complexities of the human emotions is nothing short of revolutionary. It's a film that doesn't just entertain, but also educates, offering viewers a deeper understanding of their own emotional landscape. The intricate portrayal of each emotion, beautifully voiced by an exceptional cast, brings a sense of authenticity and relativity that few animated films can match. Moreover, the movie's ability to tackle heavy themes such as change, loss, and mental health, all while maintaining a sense of whimsy and wonder, is a testament to Pixar's storytelling prowess. The rich, vibrant world inside Riley's mind is not only visually spectacular, but also meticulously crafted to reflect the nuances of her emotional journey. And let's not forget the music! Michael Giacchino's score perfectly complements the emotional beats of the story, enhancing the overall experience and making each moment more impactful. Overall, Inside Out isn't just a movie, it's an experience. A roller coaster of laughter, tears, and profound moments of introspection. It's a reminder that it's okay to feel a spectrum of emotions, that sadness has its place, and that joy can be found even in the most unexpected places. So, here's Inside Out, a cinematic gem that touches hearts and minds across the globe. Disney and Pixar didn't just make a movie, they created a timeless piece of art that will continue to inspire and move audiences for generations to come. They aim for greatness, and boy did they hit the mark. With that said, I bet for sure they won't screw this movie legacy up.
Hello?
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm anxiety. Where can I put my stuff?
Michael Theodore Mouse, you son of a
Sorry, I did it again. My bad.
Yup, that's right folks. Just when we thought Inside Out was saving the annals of animated greatness, here comes the sequel to stir up a whole new whirlwind of emotions. And with anxiety moving in, it looks like we're in for another emotional roller coaster. So buckle up, because our journey for Riley's mind isn't over yet. Stay tuned for the Inside Out 2 review, where we'll see if Pixar can once again hit us right in the feels, or if anxiety is here to throw a wrench in the works.
Oh, man, that slam didn't quite cut for you, Hendrix. Shouldn't we just lash out at everyone for being a bunch of nitwits with us all these years?
Actually, no. You know what? This is okay. This is fine. We just need our happy place.
Oh, sure. Our happy place. I'll get that memory to work right now.
This is life. No worries, no problems, and no annoyances that can potentially disturb me. Did I ask for that dumb commercial?
That plastic mouse again.
Michael Theodore Mouse, this is the last goddamn time, I swear you!